Hello, Toy Collector fans, Universal Toy Collector here, and welcome to the channel. On tonight's live stream, we're going to be discussing the San Diego Comic-Con 2025. Yes, hello everybody. Hoping you are all keeping well. Thank you for joining us. So tonight, as I said, we're going to be discussing San Diego Comic-Con. I've got, well, I should have had 3 guests. Unfortunately, one of them couldn't make it tonight. So we've now got 2. So I'll get those on in a second. But we're going to be discussing the experiences these guys had at San Diego Comic-Con. We're going to be looking at some pickups. We're going to be looking at some pictures of the event. And also, we will be touching on the HasLab once again. Now, I don't want this to be the main topic of conversation because I did a live stream last week, and I know Cy and Shabby had their say on it during the week as well. So I don't want it to be the main part of the conversation. So that will be towards the end. But before I get our guests on, let's say hello to those of you in the chat. We have Gap After Dark. Hello, sir. Hello, Stu, Gary, and Brad. Well, unfortunately, Brad isn't going to be able to make it tonight. So apologies for that. We've got Gap again saying hello all. We've got Gary Moore. Hello, Gary. You're going to be on in a minute. We've got Des T. Hello, sir. Good evening, distinguished gentlemen and distinguished guests. They are indeed. So thank you very much. We've got Kieran Ball. Hello, sir. How are you? Nice you to join us. Thank you very much. And who else we got here? Oh, God, blimey. Right, hang on a second. I need my glasses. Unbelievable. Let's have a look. We got. Is that Rhinos 22? Rhinos 22. Hello, sir. Or young lady, how are you? Never assume the gender, as only one says. Who else we got? We got Ricardo. Hello, how are you? Nice you to join us. Thank you very much. I don't know. I've got 2 screens. I've got a big screen in front of me, and I've got the small screen, and I still look at the bloody small screen. So look at the big screen, you numpty. There you go. We've got Martin. So I just want to say a huge thank you to Martin and Steph. We spent the day with them today. Absolutely fantastic company. It was nice just to chill and hang out and play a bit of pool and have a giggle and stuff like that. So, yeah, awesome stuff. Thank you for joining us. I know it's past your bedtime, Martin, but hopefully you'll stay up for a little bit and watch it. So thank you very much. Gap, wonder what outrageous, wonderfully colour eye-popping shirt. Well, I've just got this one on tonight. It's the Marvel one. So there you go. Probably a little bit disappointed now, Gap, aren't you? Hey, but there you go. But once again, thank you for joining us. I think we've got a lot of the same people in the chat saying hello to each other. What's this? Kieran, Shock Stew looks sort of normal this day. I do. What do you mean? Unbelievable. Hello, Ricardo. How are you? Nice you to join us, my friend. Thank you very much. We've got Mr. Knight. Hello, sir. How are you? Nice you to join us. You spent the day with Des T and lovely Mrs. T today and Zoe, so that was awesome. So now I've got something in my eye. Who else we got? We got TVC. Hello, sir. How are you, Mac? Nice you to join us. Thank you very much. Hoping you're keeping well, my friend. We need to get you on another live stream or a pre-recorded series at some point as well. Delvian, hello. How are you? Nice you to join us. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Retro Bunga. Hello, sir. How are you? I got all emotional when I saw your name in the chat, sir. So thank you for joining us. What a gent. Thank you. Boba Hicks. Hello, sir. How are you? Nice you to join us. Thank you very much. Well, appreciate you watching. Appreciate your support. Thank you. And TVC's, but damn no, Brad. I know. I said the same thing, but there you go. Never mind. Who else we got? Everybody's saying hello to each other. What's this? Hello, Des, mate. Yeah, it was good to see you. Yeah. No, cool. We've got Mr. Redmond. Hello, sir. How are you? Nice you to join us, Jonathan. Thank you very much. I think that's it. That's everybody for the time being. So let's get our first. Well, let's just get both guests on. We've got Gary Moore and we've got Anthony. How are you, sir? Nice you to join us. Thank you very much.
Everybody.
How you doing?
Okay, so hoping you're both keeping well.
All is well.
Yeah.
All is well. Good stuff. And I'm hoping you got some pickups because, by all accounts, Gary, you said Brad had some really cool pickups, which we're not going to get to see now. So
he did. He had a definitely a spending frenzy from Wednesday through Sunday. So
how long does the event go on for then?
So it opens up on a Wednesday night. They do it like a preview night. So from 6 till 9 on a Wednesday, they'll open it up. and you have to have a ticket and badge for that. And then it runs from Thursday, Friday, Saturday through to Sunday. So it's a long event.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds cool. Let me just say hello to Palps. Hello there. Somehow he returns. How are you, sir? Nice you to join us. What's this? Stu, I'm probably proud of him. Yeah, I know. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And you look quite dashing in it, Keith, to be honest with you. It fits quite nicely. So thank you. Yeah, awesome stuff. Awesome. Brad probably got Hot Toys. Did he get Hot Toys?
He didn't get any Hot Toys. No.
He didn't?
He didn't. No.
Wow.
Surprisingly, he was looking, but
Okay. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's get rid of that.
There's a vast variety of everything. So
sweet.
Sweet. And it's hard to believe that Sideshow, which distributes Hot Toys, they haven't been there the past couple of years, and they always had a huge footprint on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Cool. We've got Shabby in the chat. Hello, Shabby. How are you?
Shabby.
Hi, everyone. Listening whilst working.
Loose.
Yeah. I did say that. Did Brad actually buy some action figures?
He did.
We've got questions coming in from TBC regarding Brad here.
Exactly.
So,
there you go.
So you two have met before, because I thought it was the first time you guys met at this San Diego Comic Con. But you did. You went last year, didn't you?
We did, but it was the year before. So San Diego 2024 was the first time that we'd actually met, and actually was at the Hasbro booth, if I remember well, with Phil the Force.
Phil the Force. Now, talking to Phil the Force. He went as well, didn't he? I did message him to see if he wanted to come on the chat, but he's not replied. Brilliant. But you said he wasn't going to go, then he was going to go. So did you want to explain the story about Phil?
Yeah, so we went 2024. We had an absolutely awesome time with Phil. Phil was just an absolutely stellar chap. And for this year, he was like, "Oh, I'm going to go." And then I got a message, "No, I'm not going to go." And then it was like, "Oh, I might go." And then it was, "No, I'm not going to go." And then the announcement came out for George Lucas, and he was like, "I'm coming." And I'm like, "Well, okay, great, that's awesome. When you coming in?" "I'll be there for Thursday." I'm like, "Great. So you got a ticket?" "No." I'm like, "Okay."
I don't know how he does it.
every time he just basically, Phil jumps on a plane, lands in San Diego. I think he went to San Francisco, actually. Yeah, he landed in San Francisco, hopped to San Diego, doesn't have a ticket, and then ends up with a 5-day pass, including the Wednesday, which he couldn't attend to. So yeah, the guys
did they sell out those tickets then?
They did. Yeah.
They did. I don't understand how he's managed to grab one if they've sold out.
It's hard. I'd like to know his secret too. I'm always short a ticket, no matter how, because we had 7 people going this year. I can only get 6, still short one.
Yeah. I mean, are there people that have tickets outside these events then that you can get tickets on the second-hand market, or not really?
It hasn't been a thing, but this year is the first one where I saw people scalping like they're at a rock concert.
Yeah,
really.
I actually sold my ticket when I walked out Saturday night because I couldn't make Sunday. I was actually heading back, and I actually completed the show. I'd done what I needed to do. I'd spent more than I planned to spend, and I walked out, and somebody said, "Got any tickets for sale?" I was like, "Yeah," and I handed in the ticket, and he handed some cash in my hand, and I walked away happy.
Wow!
So, did you both go for the 5 days, Anthony?
Yeah, that's my thing. Arrive early Wednesday morning, leave sometime Saturday or Sunday afternoon.
That is awesome. I mean, what? Because we don't really have anything like that over in the UK. I mean, we had Star Wars Celebration that went on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So that was like 4 days and stuff like that. Compared to Star Wars Celebration in London, I'm guessing, Gary, that SDCC was a lot bigger.
Yeah, you will not go to a bigger show than SDCC. I mean, the size and scale, you'll probably have some photos to show the size of the convention center. It is just phenomenal. It's the granddaddy
of them all.
Yeah,
granddaddy.
Yeah.
The one thing I'd say that they got wrong this year was the entrance. So last year, very simple, in and out passes. You've got all these scanning machines. You've got doors that are all the way along the front. This time they restricted the access and they made you walk kind of down, around, and through. And it just turned into an absolute cluster. Then they were taking you in the convention center, then taking you up, walking you around, and then down the escalator. And, you know, you've got at least 10, 12, 15 people wide trying to get down on a single escalator with you know, no walking, no running, and all of that. It just, Wednesday and Thursday was an absolute nightmare. It was the worst I'd seen at SDCC.
What, just because of like how it was organized, or because of the amount of people that were there?
They sorted it out for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I believe.
Yeah.
But Wednesday and Thursday was just, it was chaos. I was with Brad and Technomancer, Gary Wallace, who was also with us. And I managed to get in the show 45 minutes before them, just because the way the crowd was split in and how it was going in. And then they did another circuit. And I'm like, well, where are you guys? And they're like, well, we're outside. And I'm like, well, I'm inside. Come on, hurry up.
That's mental. That's mental. I mean, compared to, hang on a minute. Hang on. So Des has just put, what's this? Echo Live, as great as it is, and general entry is free, is about 8 hours. Yeah. That's it. Like I say, we have these events. I mean, we've got like NEC Toy Fair. It's supposed to be the biggest toy fair in the UK, but it's only on one day, and that's a Sunday. Do you know what I mean? It is a bit mad. But compared, because you went to Celebration as well, Gary, didn't you? In Japan. How different was it from? Because you said that was pretty disorganized. Was it on the same level?
Literally. I don't understand how they can get it wrong. You know, at the start of the event, I know they work these things out, but at the same time, this is not your first rodeo. You do this year over year over year over year. And when I went in 2024, SDCC was the well-oiled machine. It was just so perfect. There was not a hiccup. This time around, it just seemed like it was the first show they'd ever run, and they didn't know how to organize queue, and people then were trying to, you know, cut lines and go under stuff or bypass, and it was just turned into like a bit of a free-for-all. It was kind of strange to see it, but they say they did sort it out, and fair play to them. I mean, it is a lot of people. If you don't like crowds, don't go.
Anthony, do they keep the same people there, as in like stewards and stuff like that? Do they get the same people in, or do they chop and change it every year?
You mean like, you know, like guarding the line and all that?
Yeah, that kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's a high turnover. You know, a few veterans, but you know, and also San Diego. It's, you know, it's like it's a year-round thing, so it's a job. Like, believe it or not, the convention that happens right before Comic-Con is a dentist's convention. I mean, definitely nothing as massive as Comic-Con, but you know, they have it staffed all year round. So it's like, you know, it's a job. You know, people come and go.
But they're volunteers. They are volunteers.
Yeah.
You can volunteer, and then typically the volunteers, when you ask them a question, it's like, I don't know.
Oh well, there you go. That's the best answer in the world, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I just wonder how they get it so right last year, and it was really organized, to then come around this year, and like you say, Gary, it was something that they've sort of like never done.
I do think they actually struggle for volunteers now. When you go to these shows, a lot of the volunteers are basically end of line break, and then front of line. So there are people holding signs for what, nigh on 8, 9, 10 hours. And I have a friend that actually volunteers for these cons now, and he says, I will never do San Diego Comic-Con again. It's just... Oh,
really? I mean, it's got to be an off-putting experience for those guys, the volunteers as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not fun, because you have people, like you say, they're not well informed. They don't know how to answer questions. People get frustrated when they don't get an answer. And I'm sure it's kind of, it can be, like you say, it's hilarious. You know, it's the elation and the excitement of going to San Diego Comic-Con is right up there. And then you get there, and then when you can't get anywhere close to what you want to get to, it drops down like that. Then you get it, and then it's like there's something you've got, and you're back up, and then it's back down. It's the biggest roller coaster of the whole thing.
Oh god!
Especially if you want to get an exclusive in San Diego Comic-Con. I mean, that's, you know, if you're going to get an exclusive, forget it. You pay all of that money, you buy a ticket, you're expecting that you're gonna be front of queue or get what you want to get, and it's a fight. It really is.
It takes a lot of planning. It's you just don't walk in and do it. You have to like be planning months in advance.
Really? Wow. We'll get onto that in a second. Let's just catch up with the chat quickly. We British can't afford to spend, even our hours. Yeah. Shabby wants to say, can I just say what a great job Anthony did with his SDCC interviews? Well, there you go. Shabby thought he did a great job.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And Des is saying, yes, Shabby, Anthony's Hasbro panel live stream was edge of your seat stuff. Well.
That was... that's a whole story in and of itself.
Yeah, well, we'll get round to the Hasbro. Like I say, we will be touching briefly on the HasLab. We can do that towards the end of the chat, and we talk Star Wars and stuff like that, and the panels. Is it expensive for the 5 days compared to, say, somewhere like Star Wars Celebration?
Yes,
it's pretty expensive. You don't have to say how much. The hotels are pretty expensive.
Hotels are crazy.
Yeah, just the whole experience,
So I typically stay about half a mile away. So you got the gas lamp area, which is just buzzing. It's fantastic. You got some real high-end hotels down there. They're kind of the Hiltons, the Marriotts, and all of that, Conrads, and they're very bougie. When you look at those,
Georgie likes to stay at.
When you look at those prices, it's like that's not happening. So I stayed at the Holiday Inn Express, and I think I funded their year from 2026. I mean, it is expensive, but I actually like the walk. I go from the convention center straight up either Fifth Avenue or Sixth Avenue. It's for about 30 minutes, and it gets out of the hustle and bustle. There's some awesome places. I mean, we met Anthony for a quick drink at Barley Mash, which is a very, very cool restaurant and bar area. It's great to just walk out of the convention saying you're absolutely knackered, grab a pint, and then take the other quarter of a mile and head back to the hotel and do it all over again.
Wow. Sounds cool. It sounds cool. Anthony, you're kind of like a local to the area, more local than Gary. Do you stay at a hotel there, or?
I mean, it's a 2.5 hour drive depending on traffic from LA. So we get a hotel because it's a hotel. And it's I'm trying to be price conscious, but there's something about like getting a really close hotel. It used to be where you go to the Hasbro toy shop, buy a big bag of stuff, and it's like, well, I'm not going to carry this around. Then you just run back to the hotel and dump it off, and just having that convenience was great. So the money's kind of worth it. But things have changed. I haven't gotten.
That's the kind of bags you get.
Wow. Let me just get you. Let's just enlarge you there. Look at that Funko. That is awesome.
Let's just say they expect you to buy quite a lot of product if you get on there. So I think the Hasbro bag,
it's bigger.
It's bigger.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, wow. It's the biggest bag you would ever see.
All their stuff is like huge. Yeah. They're big sets.
Wow. Let me just say good morning to Keep On Collecting. Hello, Matt. How are you? Nice you to join us. Good morning, Gary, Anthony, and Stu. Nice you to join us. Thank you very much. GeForce, I don't think I'd enjoy cons that large. Not a big fan of crowds anymore. No, I mean, is that an off-putting thing when you see? I mean, what are you guys like when it comes to big? Well, obviously you like it because you do it year on year out, and I know Gary goes to cons all over the place. What about you, Anthony? We'll start with you. Are you okay with big crowds and lots of people?
Well, look, the weird thing is, yes, it's a lot of people, and you kind of like why are there like you can't move sometimes, but the weird thing is that I have still yet to meet anybody they accidentally bump into or and that that's grumpy. Everybody's super nice, and it's just I love the creativity of the cosplays. It's just people dressing up and like whether they do it themselves or I especially love the ones that do themselves and like the real esoteric ones. I it just puts a smile on my face. I'm just like, oh my God, you're Sean Connery from Outland. Oh, I gotta get a picture.
Yeah, Sean Connery.
It's like, I love it.
Yeah. That's awesome. And what about you, Gary? I mean, are you into like? Well, obviously, because like I say, you must be because you go to these events. I mean, are you okay with big crowds?
I'm okay with big crowds, but the funny thing is that I'm at an age where somebody's giving away a free T-shirt and the masses just congregate, and I'm like, I am too old and I don't even like T-shirts, so why am I going to stand in that crowd for any length of time? I'm like opposite the other end, so it's like if I can avoid the heavy crowds, then I'll do it. But
I mean, I suppose what helps with you, Gary, is you can see where you're going because you're quite tall, aren't
exactly.
you? You'd be able to see. I mean, I don't know how tall you are, Anthony, but me being a short ass, I kind of like can't see in front of me because there's too many people. So. But I mean, I kind of struggle with big crowds, and I know Star Wars Celebration was quite busy in that sort of area. But this San Diego, we'll have a look at the pictures in a minute. But we've had people in the chat. What's this? Oh yeah, he's not a big fan of crowds. 100% agree. GeForce, that many people, it's just too much to deal with. Another thing about conventions I don't like is the people who smell like pigeon from Charlie Brown.
There are a couple of instances of that. Yeah, it's
we get that over here as well. Yeah,
especially in the panels when you finally sit down and go, yeah, that's an interesting ripe smell there.
Same here, GeForce. I'm an introvert, so crowds kind of freak me out. I think that's I like that with a lot of people. Joe Fest is a great size. You can still move around and shop pretty easily. I mean, is that a thing where you go to these sort of like stalls and because I don't know. I mean, do you have the stalls? I know you have the Hasbro booth and you have all the Mattel booth and all that sort of stuff. But do you actually have vendor stalls as well?
Yes,
you do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of funny. So the way that the whole structure is, you start at 100, and I think it ends up at like 9,000 or something like that. So it goes in sections all the way. So down at the 100s, I think it's like the gaming area. So that's everything that's like computer generated and stuff like that. Then it goes into basically vendors that are selling toys, just like anything from Marvel, Star Wars. And other things, and then it starts to get into, I think there's like a book area and comics, and then that migrates to then toys, and then it gets to like big things like Nickelodeon and studios and stuff like that, Lego. So there's a natural flow to how that they set up the area, and it, like say, if you want books and all of that is in the 2000s, in and around the 2000 area, you'll find Abrams or Penguin Books or whomever in terms of those publishing houses in that section. So they do a very good job of organizing that. But for example, Georgie wanted a pin, I think of Jim Henson.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
And we went to go there first day, and literally it was like you walk up to and people are like, no, excuse me, this is, there's a line, and then they'll take you to the line, and then there's a line break, and then there was a line, and then there was another line, and then there was another line, and it was like, yeah, I'm not waiting that long for a pin. No, I
hope George is not watching, but yeah.
But we did get it. I mean, it just on a different day.
Yeah.
So it can go from like a queue that's a mile long. And then by the end of the day, you can walk up to the booth and if they've still got it, you can buy it, which is it's kind of a weird experience. And then you'll go there back the next day, and it's like the queue's a mile long again. It's like, no, what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, are you good in queues, Anthony? Do you like queuing up, or are you quite impatient?
I've done it for so long. I'm over it.
Yeah, I mean, how many times have you been to San Diego Comic-Con then, Anthony? Is it because I mean, I know you went this year and obviously and last year.
Since before, when was the first Hasbro Toy Shop exclusive? Like 2006, 2007. Wow. Like I've been going since then. And
wow,
the time before, I went for one day, and the convention center was literally half the size it was.
So it has got bigger and bigger and bigger over the years then.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And that's what I found strange about some of the things. You remember, like, what was it, 2011, 2012, Hasbro and all of that with their exclusive. You remember the Death Star set and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
And then I think they had proof cards that were exclusive. all that seems to have just vanished, gone away. I mean, they didn't even have a TVC exclusive. It was a Black
2 years
Series.
Yeah.
running.
2 years running.
though.
2 years
Yeah.
running.
Wow.
Last
20
year
years,
was
I mean, crikey.
last year was a Black Series Mall on its speeder, right? I think that was, and then this year is Anakin and Obi-Wan on the
platforms.
pods.
Yeah.
Platforms.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
but
how
no
long
TV
has how long has San Diego Comic Con been going for? When did it first start up?
Early 70s? Maybe before that. I think before that, but I can't remember. Didn't it just have like 50 years?
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
have no idea. I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, I know it's quite a big thing, and me and Georgia said, we wouldn't mind going to San Diego Comic Con, but if it's going to be that packed and crowded, I mean, you talking about, because it's like in California, is it expensive there because it's California? Is that the reason why it's so expensive, like the hotels?
Partially,
and
yeah.
Well, yeah, they raised the price for the hotels, and it's just like it's the Comic-Con price for everything. There's special menus. It's just it's San Diego's bread and butter for the year. I mean, yeah, they have the baseball games, they have other conventions, but San Diego's like they're big, or the Comic-Cons are big to do.
But it's a beautiful climate as well. That's the other thing is that when you're there, San Diego is the only place that has its own microclimate, right? And the weather is just phenomenal.
Oh, it was beautiful the entire weekend.
Just beautiful.
I don't think it got above 78.
We do get nice weather in the UK as well, guys. All right, trying to make me jealous. It's all good. It's all good.
Hey,
Gary's been away from England too long. We English love to queue, do we? I know. You were going to say, Anthony? Sorry.
Oh no! In your defense, every time I've been to the UK, weather's been beautiful except for Scotland.
Well, there you are. You want to come over more often then? Come over more often. What's this, Georgie? Oh no, I didn't want that to be such a nightmare. I'm sorry. When we next,
we made it good. If it was too long, it was like we're not doing it, and then we'll just go back another time. And that's the funny thing is the con. It opens up at 9:30. People are desperate to get in, but it'll run till 6 p.m. is when they close down. And by the time you get to about 4 p.m., it actually starts to clear out. It's really nice. You can walk around. You can actually get up to stores and actually purchase things. You just have to wait. It's just hilarious.
Yeah. So Georgie said she'll stand in the queue for whatever you want or whatever you need. So she's offering her services.
Brad did that. Brad did that for me.
Oh, bless him. Did he?
He really did. We wanted to get I think an autograph from Ray Park. His timing schedule was all over the place, and
doesn't surprise me with him.
We got in, and but where we were down at, I think it was the 1300s, and it was a comic area, and they had a table for two, and he started queuing at 9:30, and Ray came out at 12:45.
Oh, really? God damn it! 1970 it began, apparently, according to Gap.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, when you get to meet Ray Park, I mean, he's such a quality guy. He'll make time to chat with you and stuff like that, and and stuff like that. So yeah. Shall we look at some photos? So I've got this.
Cool.
So basically, this is just in and around the area. So what are we looking at here?
Looks like from the bridge.
Yep,
going
from the bridge.
From Petco, Petco to the Hilton. Looking at Hall H.
So on your right of this picture is the baseball stadium.
On the right, where's the right?
So on the right, where your Universal toy collector, if I'm saying that's right. Yeah. So we're on top of the bridge, and you're looking to the left, which is the convention center that runs all the way across the front, and to the right is the Petco baseball ground. To the right, you can't see that; it's to the right, but very beautiful area. And like I say, it was a good shot from the bridge.
Yeah. It looks nice. The sky is nice and blue, in it. A few clouds there, but and where's that? Is that the baseball ground?
That's the baseball ground. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Cool. So this is. I'm assuming this is one of the queues outside. So is this the first part of the queue? Second part of the queue?
Yeah, so you see where the people are between that red line and the building. That is a no-go zone for anybody that does not have a badge. So that's an elevated area, and if you do not have a badge, they will not allow you to come up the steps. So even to get that close to the convention center, you actually have to have a badge for the correct day and for the con. So
And up until a couple of years ago, that's where the bus drop off was. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, do they change it every year then, Anthony? Sort of like how you do things, or
yeah, they make adjustments based on figuring out like how we could do it better and crowd size.
yeah. I mean, it's mental. I mean, I've again,
so just to the left, if you went down those steps, you've got you've got a road, and then there's a tram line, that runs to the city, and then I think there's a train line there as well. I think.
Okay.
And that's where the official gas lamp quarter is. So there's a nice like arch.
Yeah.
Gas lamp district.
Okay, so is that like bars and restaurants and that type of thing then?
And that is absolute buzzing. That's where all the cosplay can hang out, or that's where they seem to hang out.
Okay.
And there's events across the street too.
That's true.
Like
yeah.
Pop-ups. I can't remember everything. Down the road there was a Fantastic Four event, and just a little bit beyond that was Doctor Who pop-up.
And there's the Paramount. They have a VIP event where they'll go and talk about their upcoming shows. Last year they had a what's Shaun of the Dead? What's the pub that they go to?
The Slaughtered Lamb?
No,
that's from American Werewolf in London.
Oh gosh, can't remember. So they had a pub set up, and they had like all blood and arms and on the outside.
Oh, really?
And it's like was the safe house. It was just super cool. Very cool.
And I'm guessing this is the queue, but it's like facing the other way.
Yeah. So the way that they did it is that they ran it parallel, so you can see that there's a line. They made everybody go down to the end. So this is F section, which is where everybody, E and F was where everybody was going down. You had to walk all the way down to A, which was like a million miles, and then circle back and come all the way back in.
Wow, man, that's mental. That's mental. Let me just.
Whereas previous year, you just walked up to F, walked through the door, slammed your back,
and that was it.
In. Yeah.
Mental. Georgie says
Winchester. That's it. Winchester. That's it.
Winchester.
The Winchester pub. It was super cool. It was very well done.
Awesome. Yep. So Georgie thanked Brad very much. That she did. Yep. Apart from medical treatment, there's not a goddamn thing on this planet I would queue more than 30 minutes for. I would say that's down to your age, Jonathan. To be honest with you, mate. You know, just saying. What's that? At World's End? No,
not that one.
I think that's the pub Winchester. BOE, you legend. Hi. Hoping you're okay. Nice to join us. Thank you very much. Everybody's saying hello. Oh, Ben. Hello, Ben. How are you? Evening all. Just saw this. I wanted to drop a quick hi to everyone on the panel and to all in the chat. Well, it's very kind of you, Ben. Thank you very much. Hoping you are keeping well. Nice you to join us. Thank you very much. Again, everybody's saying hello to Ben. What else we got here? And obviously, this is inside.
Yeah, so this is where they've made us go up the escalator, and then the queue would start again. So then you'd actually joined the people on the right, and then circled left, and then back outside. So you can see the queue was it was all over the place. I think.
So how long from start to finish from getting in the queue did it take to get in? I
think on the Thursday we'd have got down there about, I think it was 9 o'clock, and by the time we got in there it was about 10:15. So I was an hour and 15 minutes.
Just to get in. I mean,
just to get in.
And wow. I mean,
but it's sped up every day. I mean, Friday was we got there at 9:30 and we were in at 9:35. That's how stupid it was. Yeah.
What the god damn it! And I take it this is in the hall then, is it?
Yeah, this is what you can expect. The funny thing is, though, again, those bags are super cool. So the one thing I would say is that they do like they do a.
Hang on a minute, Gary. Let me just enlarge you. Where are you?
That the right way. So they do these super cool backpacks, and they are backpacks. So you've got straps. You put these on your back. It's actually got a drinks holder at the side.
Of course it has, yeah.
But these are really, really cool. So they do them like for Phileas and Ferb. That one I've got this is the one I was actually.
Oh, you've got another one. Oh, okay, yeah.
after the Tron one.
Yeah, look at that.
Tron Aries.
Wow. Is that a backpack as well?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
But they're brilliant. They are super
Yeah,
cool. And so you see in that picture, you can see the people with them on their backs. So they're kind of large. They do the job. But it makes it for an interesting walk around when you've got a lot of people like that. People don't understand that they have the guy with the blue backpack on. I mean, I've seen much bigger than that, and then people just stop, and then you end up with a backpack in your face or something like that, or in your chest. It's kind of funny.
Des wants to know: is that early bird too? What time does early bird?
No VIP, no early bird, nothing like
really?
that. San Diego,
wow.
Everybody's at the same level, which is again pretty cool in the fact that there's no differentiation between tickets.
Wow. BOE put it's packed. Yes, BOE, that is packed. I don't ever want to hear you moan that Sandown gets busy again. Not after seeing this. Unbelievable. What's this? Too many people. Yeah. I mean, crying out loud, that's mental, isn't it? I mean, I'm assuming. Well, obviously you got aircon in there, otherwise it'd have been pretty warm.
The funny thing is they don't accommodate for any seats, do they, Anthony? There's no literally there's nothing.
Well, there's like 2 food areas where they have a little bit of a cafeteria, but that's about it. And then even out in the lobby area, they don't like you sitting anywhere.
Nope.
Wow.
They don't like you sitting on the floor. You can't sit in because there's like areas where you've got fire exits and stuff like that, which are very, very much open. They won't let you congregate around there. They won't let you sit anywhere near the toilets. It's just
really wow.
It's exhausting.
Yeah, I can imagine. G-Force is twitching just looking at this picture. Gary's bag collection. You could open up a shop. Yeah. Ricardo, hell no, that crowd would freak me out. Yeah, absolutely. That looks like a pickpocket stream. Yeah. Wow. And Des has put, can you lean anywhere? Asking
no
for
leaning, Des. No.
Wow. I don't know who to be asking for. And look at this. I mean, I mean,
there's Gary Wallace. Look at Gary Wallace under that's Gary Technomancer.
This one here
under the green stripe. You see him?
Yeah. That one there. Yeah.
Gary with 2 R's.
2 R's.
So I did message Gary and said, would you like to jump on? And he said no. So I was like, okay, fair enough. He doesn't like being on camera, apparently. Not many people do, but that's all good.
He's on camera there. There you go.
He's on camera there. Yeah. What's this? Not ADA. Past this time. Yeah.
And that's hilarious, right? Because old Phil the Force also managed to get himself a disabled badge, which meant that he was able to get into any of the panels with no issue.
How does it? I mean, I wish to God he would have come on this bloody live stream because I would have been interested to hear. It's unbelievable, and I mean, obviously that's the Star Wars booth. There is that the Hasbro. No,
that's Tops.
Tops.
Yeah, wow. And all of their stuff is now digital. Most of it for the cards, so you don't actually buy a Tops card anymore.
Isn't it actually like a kind of a Lucasfilm area where there's like different shops? With the Star Wars brand
as well. Yeah. They have. Then they have backpacks and stuff like that as well. Yeah, there was
Hallmark has a booth there.
Hallmark there.
Yeah. Her universe. And then on the other side of that, there's always a nice display where they have props, costumes. Cool little area.
Yeah. So Matt, I think I'm happy to keep watching Pixel Dan's video updates each year. Yeah, God. I mean, there's 1 or 2 people there, wasn't there? Absolutely. Mental stuff. So apart from your bags, Gary, what else did you manage to pick up? Let me just
there you go. Well, I'll quickly
oh no, what am I doing? Oh, bloody hell. Hang on, I've got to swap here. What am I doing? I'm all over the place. Hang on a minute. There you go.
There we go. All right. Well, it is a Comic-Con. So some of the other pickups that I've got, I collect Amazing Spider-Man. and there were some
Nice.
key issues that I was looking for. So as I'm tiny, nobody can see the comic that I'm showing right now.
Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? There you go. Sorry.
This is Amazing Spider-Man 68.
Yeah.
So this is, I think, January 1st, 1969.
Wow.
So I picked up that. That was a cool pickup. At the same time, I got a bit of a bundle deal, so I was able to get.
Hey George, nice you to join us, my friend. Thank you.
Amazing Spider-Man number 70.
I mean, they look pretty good condition.
Yeah.
There, I won't get anything
Wow.
that's probably below a 7.5. So I would say that these are 8+. And I want loose copies. I like comics with no overwrap, so I get very fussy when it's got an overwrap. So that was that one. And then the piece de la resistance was, I was not expecting to find a Amazing Spider-Man 100.
That looks like acrylic to me.
It's in an acrylic. I put it in an acrylic. So I store my comics in these things. So they're stands that you can just slot in acrylic. So put them in safety. But yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 100, kind of a bit of a key issue there. Obviously.
Wow.
And that's I would say it's about an 8.5. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's really amazing.
Yeah. So
I like what you did there. I like what you did there.
Like what you did there. That was amazing. Every pun intended.
So, hang on a minute. So, Rhinos has put, Gary, how goes the Star Wars comic pack collection?
Yeah, pretty good. I'm getting quite a few of the 2-packs. It's I found fallen down that rabbit hole, which has been kind of fun. So yeah, they're, I'm still on the lookout. Another comic that was able to get into the Tops area, and they were doing an exclusive for the Fantastic Four First Steps. So there was an exclusive comic, and I got the 4-pin set, which was pretty cool. I dropped off a couple of comics for grading, and CGC was kind enough to gift out the Superman DC comic. Which, if you really want to, Stu, you could give away this as a giveaway for anybody on this stream. You know, if you can find a way, I'm more than happy to offer that out to anybody. It's an exclusive
giveaway. How can we do a giveaway?
I don't know. It's your show. So
brilliant. Okay, thanks. Yeah.
Well, so I'll put that to one side. I'll keep going. A couple of other DC things. So I was able to win the lottery for the Funko booth, which meant that there were certain exclusives that you could only buy at the show. So these are not available. And there was the DC limited to 1,500 of Robin, and this is some kind of anniversary, 15-year anniversary.
Wow.
So I got Robin, then I got the Penguin.
Okay, he looks cool. I like him.
And I failed to get Batman. So by the time I got there, Batman had sold out. However, I did get, and I don't know why, but this one is Batman.
That's Ezreal, isn't it?
Yeah, Azrael. Well, I didn't know what that was, but it was exclusive to the show.
You didn't know what it was, yet you still bought it?
Nope. Well, because it was limited to the show, so I'm definitely probably going to move that on if anybody is interested in that. So you got to make your money back somehow. One other one. This was a cool one. This was a chance.
Who is that? Huckleberry Hound.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
He was exclusive to 2,500 for this blue version, but they did different colors. So like the dark blue one was limited to 100, and you had a chance. But I got the common, the 2,500. But to me, it's probably the one I wanted because that's how I remember him. So that was that one. I did get I am a Spider-Man fan, as I said. So there was an exclusive Spider-Man. Sensational Spider-Man. That was good.
I hope Des is watching, licking his lips, because I know Des likes a Funko or two, doesn't he?
There you go. This was the Hallmark exclusive, This is the ornament series that they're running. So this is the vinyl cake Jawa.
So is that like a little figure on there?
I'll tell you what. I'll take it out of the pocket.
Oh,
just
go
for you.
careful for the love of God, Jesus.
There we go. So never to go back in there again. I'm sure of it. But so they're kind of interesting. Got a whole series, but you'll see that it is a ornament with a vinyl cake Jawa on it.
Oh,
So it's like a card back, and it's it is actually a 12 pack.
Oh God, wow.
So the story goes, if you don't mind me telling the little story, is
you carry on.
The owner of Hallmark is a collector of Star Wars, and he used and modeled the ornaments on his original collection. So he started, I think it was last year at San Diego Comic-Con with the Tusken Raider. That was the first exclusive. Then they launched Darth Vader, which I think was around Christmas time of 2024. Now they've done the vinyl cake Jawa, and then in October, Luke Skywalker will be available. But they're originally modeled on his collection of mint on card Star Wars figures.
Yeah, they are pretty cool. I like those.
That was that. Like I said, we queued up and waited for, or Brad did for Ray Park. So I got my TVC Mal signed.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that's the Phantom Menace one, which is the original one, which everybody says that we need an upgrade. But got that one signed. As Des likes Funko Pops, I got the Darth Maul hologram.
Yeah, look at that.
Got that one signed.
Wow.
That was the exclusive glow in the dark Funko Pop.
Wow.
And then as I was there as well, I thought, well, I might as well get the Darth Maul.
Signed. Why not? Why not?
You know, why not?
God. Yeah.
So I got the other Funko 740 signed as well by Ray Park.
Wow.
So then that was that. Let's talk about the vintage collection. The poster. This is Return to Tatooine. So this was actually signed by all of the designers and marketing people. So you've got Jing, you've got Chris, you've got Stevie, Eric, and the rest of the crew, which was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Just a couple more. Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
Met this guy, absolute awesome fella.
Oh yeah.
What a guy!
What's his name?
Samuel Jones.
Sam, that's it. Yeah.
So as I was getting one, I thought I might as well get two.
Wow. Yeah.
And I had about a 20-minute conversation with him. He was just such an awesome fella.
It's a great film, though, isn't it?
It really is. Just an absolute classic. And then we just carried on talking, and he just kept on signing things. So we got the.
Oh, did he? Wow.
Nice.
So then it was the original soundtrack music by Queen. So that was the CD cover.
Awesome. Wow.
And then we carried on talking. So he signed a baseball card of Flash Gordon.
That is cool.
So I've got more.
Is that the first time you've ever met him, Gary? Yeah.
And absolute, just true gentleman. Just chewed the fat for 20 minutes. It was so cool. And then just like you say, I've got a load of different pin badges, pickups, which were just all different exclusives. Wow. So Punch It Chewy. What is it? I Love Butts. It was another one. There was Masters of the Universe. Those ones were pretty cool. So.
Oh, that is awesome.
And then finally, I thought that was pretty cool.
What is this?
This is
SH Figure Arts.
Oh, wow. But they have a book about posing figures.
Okay.
So it basically tells you what to do and how to do, and to pose all of your action figures. And how to achieve the different poses and what articulation and stuff. So I thought that was pretty neat. So,
were they?
I don't mind a bit of SH.
Were they giving that out at a booth or?
They were at their booth. They were just they were free to take away. So
man, cool. I missed that.
Oh, one more thing.
One more thing.
One more thing. Phil the Force brought me this, which is the mini poster for the cinema signed by
Okay.
Matt Ferguson.
Oh wow.
And I'm a huge Matt Ferguson fan. I have all of his artwork, and I thought it was pretty neat that Phil brought that along for me. So.
That is a cool looking poster. I must admit that does look pretty decent for sure.
Yeah.
Right, we'll just quickly catch up with the chat, and then we'll get Anthony's pickups. Awesome, very difficult to find in high grade issue 100. Gary, your comic collection must take up masses of room. Not as much as your pops, though. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone might be listening.
Azrael is the character that replaced Batman briefly in the comic books. Well, there you go.
Never.
Thank you very much, Kieran. Oh well, that's a blast from the past. Huckleberry Hound. God, yeah, I've got to say,
absolutely.
I've not heard of Huckleberry Hound for years. Didn't he briefly replace Batman after Bane broke his back? I don't know the stories, so possibly. Only Stranger Things Funko Pop for me. Get out of it, Des. All right. Okay.
Lots of Stranger Things there. Stranger Things, because obviously their new series has been launched.
Those hallmarks are great. Yeah, I've got to say they look pretty cool. They look pretty cool. What's this? The vintage card back ornaments look awesome, but importing from the US was just a no-go. Yeah, it's expensive.
Phil the Force bought 6, so if you really need one, get hold of him, and I'm sure that he'll let one go.
Good luck trying to get hold of him. He's very difficult to get hold of. Yeah. Great haul, Gary. Most impressive. Sam Jones also appeared in a great TV show back in 1960. Is that 87? 87 called The Highwayman. It was like a mix between Convoy and Mad Max. Oh, okay.
Wow, I don't remember that.
Matt Ferguson, art excellent. Mr. B, hello. Nice of you to join us. How are you, my friend? Hoping you are keeping well. And then everybody's saying hello to Mr. B. Right, Anthony, let me swap you with Gary there, and let's get you on the big... Oh, here we go. For goodness sake. The big screen. So what were your pickups, sir?
Well, I managed a poster too. I did not get it signed, but my poster got damaged in transit. It was just rolled up. Yeah, just I know better too. I've brought home many posters, and I don't know whether it was fatigue or what, but I just just didn't store it well in transit. I also got the Hallmark ornament.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I wish I would have kept. I got the same person last year, but I wouldn't have gotten these except for my buddy in New York is asking me to pick them up. So I'm like, I can't not do this. So this is my only exclusive that I got this year. Like for the first time, I did not buy the Hasbro Star Wars exclusive.
Nope.
Wow.
It's like last year I got the Darth Maul one. I'm like, it's fine, but I just don't do Black Series, so I was just sour on picking up the Anakin and the Obi-Wan. So, and that now it's like, I'm like, maybe I'll pick it up if I feel guilty enough later. And apparently it sold out yesterday morning, like really fast. So
oh wow,
that's how it goes. But I managed what I think are really cool things. I think the great thing that I got to pick up is the last figure I need in the Buck Rogers line. Wilma.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow. Yeah.
And I cleaned her up a little, but her armband is it's pretty darn good. So this is the last figure I need from the Buck Rogers line. So I'm
that an O-ring
pretty
figure?
Happy about this. Yes, it is.
Wow.
Yeah, made by me. So the other one I picked up because mine the arm broke off is I got another Draconian Guard. So I had a bit of a Buck Rogers run this time. But not only did I get one loose, I also got one carded, which I haven't cleaned up yet.
Oh,
wow.
Nice. Yeah. So
there was a lot.
When you say you haven't cleaned up yet, how do you go about cleaning the card up?
The bubble's a little. It's got a little schmutz on it, and it will clean up. I just have to put some work on it, and just. It's in pretty decent shape. A little frayed around the edges, a little, but it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
The funny thing is that I showed it to Mr. Stevie just because I know he collects stuff like this, and he was like, "Open it, open it, open it." I'm like, I kind of, I don't want to, but like if you'll do it on camera with me, I'm kind of tempted that. So, but I still got cold feet. And then the other vintage thing that I picked up was I had two of them as a kid. I don't know where they are. My brothers have a box somewhere with my stuff, but I picked up the Imperious Leader from Battlestar
Imperious Leader.
Galactica.
Oh.
So pretty good shape because
yeah, he does look pretty cool.
Because I paid more for this than I did the one year, like maybe 3 or 4 years ago at Comic-Con. Somebody had a bin of 3 3/4-inch figures, and I picked up Lucifer, Baltar, the Gold Cylon, and Borite without the weapon. Baltar and Borite didn't have weapons. $5 each.
Wow.
So like, that was. I was like, are you sure? I didn't want to argue with it. So, I mean, I didn't pick up stuff as much stuff nearly as Gary did. Phil gave me a set of these cards from Mr. Stormtrooper.
Those are pretty cool. Yeah.
So,
is that the whole set?
There's 8 of them, so 4 vintage and 4 black series. So I guess it's a whole set. So so thank you guys once again.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. They are.
Just little odds and ends. Here's all the boring stuff. I picked up this 5-point of articulation Stormtrooper because I'm putting together a little Stormtrooper shelf with just all different kinds of sizes of Stormtrooper, just because Stormtrooper fan, like right here.
Really? We hadn't noticed.
I know, right?
One or two.
And then then the only other thing I picked up was I bought the Force Awakens figures. I have them all, but I didn't buy any loose, so I picked up like a whole bunch of like $5 bin, like Force Awakens figures that I don't have. So I got like 6 of them. Finn and this guy, so nothing too exciting, but I'm happy with my pickups.
Do you not have any of the Force Awakens figures at all?
Oh no, I have a complete line.
You do
box.
You have a complete line. Okay.
These guys are going to get opened up and put on a
okay.
In fact, now I could open them now that we did this. I was saving them.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Is that everything then, Anthony?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's like stickers, paint, it's the same old stuff. I was a little conservative this time around.
No, that's okay, not a problem at all. Let's just quickly jump on the chat. So Rhinos, I ordered 2 of the SDCC sets from Hasbro Pulse yesterday. Nice. What's this? You can't go wrong with Erin Gray. Yeah. Wilma, have you seen the custom? Is that Wilma?
Yeah, looks like
have you seen the custom bust enhancements for her, Anthony?
I've not.
What's going on here? Is there much vintage toys at SDCC?
Not a lot. Like there's
if you hunt down, you can find some of that stuff. There's a lot of stores that you can walk in and go in and around, and you'll find gems. But it's SDCC prices. Let's just put it that way.
There's 3 places. 2 guys are kind of across from each other. The one guy is pretty hard on his prices. He definitely charges a premium. The guy across from him, he has a lot of really cool stuff, and you can negotiate with him a little bit more, but he's a little bit more disorganized. And then if you go towards the back and one aisle over, and there's 2 more. One guy has a small booth, and he has all these little trays that you can pull out with a mishmash of stuff, whether it's Mego, G.I. Joe, just stuff from the 70s and 80s. But the guy next to him, he's actually my go-to guy, and this is the first year I haven't really picked up anything from him because he didn't have some of his normal stuff. But he has like a lot of loose Star Wars figures, loose G.I. Joe. And he'll work out a price with you. I could always like, hey, 3 for $40 or whatever. He usually has a lot of or at least some Imperials that I could pick up, but just this year no luck.
No. Oh, okay. Sherry's got a question. What was the best thing you both saw at SDCC? So, Anthony, we'll start with you.
Oh, the best thing that I saw. Oh, goodness. I don't know whether it was a cosplay or, man, I'm trying to remember. God, I need to think a second to see what it was like. All right, that's cool. But it's not coming to mind right now.
I did see that Galactus going around. I saw that Galactus going around. I mean, I thought he looked pretty cool.
I mean, Galactus is cool, but it's like that's also a studio thing. I tend to like cosplayers. Like the one year somebody did a troupe of everybody from Spaceballs, and I would put that as the coolest thing, but that wasn't this year.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you might have to come back to me on that.
Okay, we'll come back to you in a bit. Gary?
The Tron light cycle. I am super excited for Tron Ares in October, and they had the light cycle where you could queue up, take your picture. They had the 9 Inch Nails soundtrack banging out, and it was super, super cool. It was in a weird area because it was like in an area that you wouldn't normally expect to kind of see. It was kind of tight compared to other locations where they could have put it. But man, it was. They had the screens going. They had it was banging.
We're going out to Florida in November, and I'm looking forward to going on the Tron ride. I probably won't like it because I'll get scared, but
it's super cool. You will not be disappointed, and you want to do it in the dark because it's obviously a
I won't be able to see it.
Dark. They have the lights on. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. I'm looking forward to that. I'm not too keen on those kind of rides, but yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Wow, Anthony, some excellent vintage classics there. You excited to see the new 3.75?
Oh my God! You know what? I'm gonna get them. I absolutely.
Yeah.
I always balk at that type of thing because it's like, do I need it? Is the price? But Battlestar Galactica, absolutely. That's 100% is gonna get those.
Well, Voltar gets pricey. We're going to get to the Battlestar Galactica in a minute because I've got some more pictures to show. Delvian, he's put the YouTube creator meet up. Looks good fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, cool. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Who's Andy? Oh, it's Delvian, isn't it? What a donut.
Unbelievable. I think I might have my answer.
Oh, go on him.
Oh, it's like, for silly as it is, I think it was the Force Ghost 3-pack, the TVC Force Ghost 3-pack. Only because I feel like I'm the first person outside of Hasbro to see it and realize, wait a second, this is new. I mean, it was a real surreal experience. I know I said it in my interview, but it was like, it was just, and it's a memory too, because you go to the breakfast and and I see the setup, and I figured that Chris was going to show off the TIE Fighter, and I was like, so I'm like, hey, oh, very cool. I'm taking a brief look. I'm like, Chris, I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to get you on video. Then I see the canteen. I'm like, all right, everything's all close up. It's really great. And I just look like, all right, what do they got Black Series wise? I'm like, okay, there's a couple, like Palpatine. Okay, that's cool. And then I'm like, wait, what's that? It looks like a 3-pack. And I go over and I take a look. I'm like, it's the Force Ghost. And I'm like, wait, is this been announced yet? Is this like new? Is like, am I dreaming? Is this like, what's going on? I'm like looking at her. I'm like, is this new? And she's like looking at me like, and I was like, it was just so weird. It was a really cool experience because like this is the first time I'm like, I think I'm the first person to see this. I got to post it.
Oh wow! I mean, it does look very good, doesn't it? And I'm glad that they've given you the option that you can change the heads as well.
Yeah,
we're talking about the TVC version, aren't we?
Yeah. And it's kind of lame, but for me personally, I was really excited to kind of get the scoop on that.
No. I there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's pretty awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Still don't understand why Yoda is gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
two.
he's gold?
Yeah. You have two Force figures that are blue,
Yeah.
and then Yoda is gold,
Oh,
yellowy
okay.
gold, and I didn't
To
understand
be
that.
quite honest with you, I'm only after it because of the Sebastian Shaw Anakin. That's all I'm after. You can barely see in the light, Stu. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you to say so, Kieran. Cheers. Unbelievable. Tron Ares is 100% on the watch list.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
I mean, to be fair, I only watched the original Tron last year.
Huh.
And I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. So
The original
yeah,
one's a hard watch. I mean,
Tron, is it?
Yeah, Tron Legacy is awesome.
I don't
Yeah,
think it's
Legacy
bad.
is
I
like the
enjoyed it.
bomb.
Legacy is
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I
off
like
the
Tron
charts.
Legacy, but the first one I thought that was really cool. I mean, I have seen. I mean, the Black Hole. That's a tough watch. And so the Star Wars.
Last Starfighter
Wars.
is a tough watch. They're all a tough watch now. They were brilliant back in the day.
They're all right.
Fantastic.
I just
now.
saw the Last Starfighter in the theater like 2 years ago. You know, me and my buddies went for a watch.
And there's a second one coming, Anthony, right?
They've been saying it for years and years and years.
It's coming.
Yeah.
So
Just
Jonathan's
rights
put,
issues.
really hope we get decent Tron Ares figures, ideally in 6-inch. He likes a bit of 6-inch, doesn't he? So please don't forget to like much. Thank you very much. Apparently it does help the channel, but there you go. Thank you. We got Matt's collection. Hello, sir. How the devil are you? Looking forward to coming out to Florida and getting to meet up with you in November. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Here is some of the Battlestar Galactica stuff that Factory Entertainment is already selling. And this is the company that will be doing the new Battlestar Galactica's 3.75 at 12-inch. Oh, okay. Well, I have got some pictures, so we'll get to those in a little bit. Just catch up with the chat. Tron figures confirmed by Hasbro. Oh, that's you, Gary. Yeah.
Yep,
Sorry.
it is. They're launching. So Stevie Evans was handing out little 3.5 discs with Tron on it, and it had some logos on there of Tron, and they're going to be doing Tron figures at 3.75 scale.
Is the Force Spirit 3-pack up for pre-order yet?
No,
it is not.
Just be patient, Des. What's the matter with you? For goodness sake.
They're saying it's fall convention exclusive.
For convention exclusive 2025. So that's like the London Toy Fair.
That would be London MCM again, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's around October. Tron Legacy was great. Watched it in college. Oh Christ, you're making me feel old. The Black Hole is an awesome movie, Stu. What's wrong with you? I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm just saying not really aged too well, is it? To be honest, but there you go. Roommates made me suffer through the original. There's nothing wrong with the original. I really like the original.
Yeah.
What the? Gary, maybe it's a figure of yogurt from Spaceballs. Possibility. All props to the original Tron. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Tron the roller coaster is a must ride at the Magic Kingdom. Yes, I will be going on that. Vern from Oakhurst Studios says the Battlestar Galactica con figures should be around $25. He didn't have the price on the 12-inch figures. The vibe was around $250.
So they've literally just received the license from Universal. So they were actually pending because it's subject to license. On the Wednesday, so on preview night, they were granted the license. And they think that they can get the figures out for fall of 2026.
Right, and well, yeah, I'd definitely be up for those. I might. Georgie's probably asleep now, so I'll probably get the Viper as well. To be honest with you, there you are. Hopefully they'll come out next year. He said they're shopping around for a manufacturer.
The Viper was $220 to $250, but it did come with a figure.
Yoda was Goldfish in the Black Series 3-pack as well. He comes with a figure as well. Cool.
Yes.
Cool.
Was he? Was Yoda? I don't collect Black Series, so the figure was gold in that one too.
No, I don't know. I didn't get that pack. So we've got some more bits and bobs here. So this is Masters of the Universe. So did you guys see this stall? Yep. You did.
Super. I mean, the funny thing is with the Masters Universe is now that you've got so many crossovers, there's so many different figures. It's hard to keep up, but the figures were absolutely off the charts.
I'm not a great fan of the crossovers. I have to say, I like turtles as turtles, even though I don't collect them. I like Motu as Motu. Crossing them over, I think it's a gimmicky kind of thing, which is great, and people like those sort of things. So fantastic. But these figures, I mean, god damn, these look pretty cool, don't they? I've got to say.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. I mean, wow. I mean, because you guys only collect Star Wars, so I mean, I'm just looking at these going, wow, and you guys are like, yeah, brilliant, okay,
Whatever.
yeah. I mean, look at that. We've got like a
She-Ra.
We've got some colourful
that
horsey
horse.
wings there. Shabby would be
horse.
after that horse. Shabby would be
Wow.
after that.
Yeah.
Guarantee it.
That was
That does-
Mondo. Mondo.
Oh, was it? Is that who's doing this?
Yeah, these are Mondo figures. Yeah.
Okay. And then Thundercats
Also
again.
Mondo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of the Thundercats. I watch the cartoon, but again, they look really colourful. And the thing is, I like that kind of thing on the shelf because it just brightens the display up. I like the different
That
colours.
Mum-Ra was absolutely amazing. When you got close and saw the detail on Mum-Ra, it was like, that's how you remember.
So you're not into any of this stuff at all, are you, Anthony? Really, or?
Well, no, I appreciate.
You appreciate
it. It's just stuff I didn't collect as a kid. But
okay. Yeah, no worries. And bit of DC there. I like a bit of DC, so that's pretty cool. These photos are courtesy of Brad, who couldn't join us tonight because he was busy. It's all good. So we've got a bit of Voyager there. Okay, these are just models, are they?
Yeah, but lights, they're pretty amazing.
Oh, okay. Expensive as well, I can imagine.
Yeah, I don't even. I'm afraid to even look at the price.
Oh, okay.
Did he have the helmets as well? Because on this store they had the
Airwolf,
Cylon helmet, Airwolf helmet, and Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, he sent me so many pictures. I was like, oh god. And me being me, I left it to the last minute yesterday, and I just went through them and just threw up 4 lots of slides.
So the answer is no.
All night, but yeah, no, I don't know, Gary. I can't remember what I put on there, to be honest with you. So this is a bridge, obviously, of which Enterprise is this? Is this the Enterprise D?
The original.
The original Enterprise. Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty neat.
And this is, who's this? What's her name?
Elvira?
Yeah.
Elvira, yeah. I have no idea who that is, but I like the packaging. I like the color.
That was it was like Bratz or something like that. It was a Bratz doll.
Bratz. Oh god, Shabby would be all over that. Shabby, there's something for you, mate. So there's that lot. Let's just quickly catch up with the chat.
Elvira was doing the exclusive for Mattel Creations. That was one of the exclusives that they had, and it was funny because Gary Wallace also won the lottery for Mattel, and I think that was on Friday at 1 o'clock. And by the time he got and did his ticket, every one of the exclusives was sold out. So even though he won the lottery to get access to be able to buy it, by the time he got there, they were all sold out, which again is another frustration because it's like, you know how many tickets you gave out. You're supposed to have restricted sales on those days. So how can you be sold out? And literally, I was, not that I didn't find it funny, but
it's got to be so frustrating. Wow.
He was not a happy chappy.
Oh god. I don't think Georgie's very happy either because apparently she's not asleep, and Viper indeed. Well, just we'll see.
You probably need a couple, to be fair, because a
couple of Vipers. Well, you do. You need, you've got to put Apollo in one and Starbuck in one. So, and 2 of those equals a HasLab, doesn't it? So we're all good.
2 ships for one. A twofer.
Win-win. Twofer. Yeah, twofer. Win-win. Yeah, absolutely. The Battlestar Galactica figures will be on card backs too. They're definitely going to be in the next lot of photos, but I couldn't find any action figures from factory, Jonathan. I don't. Oh, okay. Yeah, Mondo. What else we got here? That wasn't me, Georgie. So I took over my keyboard. Haha. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, they seem more like a prop style company when I check them out. Keep on collecting. Oh, okay.
So they were that company was something beforehand. I can't remember what it was called, but it was a props. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a new. Whatever they were called, but it was a a props, and now they've rebranded as something else.
Oh, okay. Okay. So Matt's put, who's getting the Snake's Lair? I've seen that's back. Oh, well, I've heard that's backed. So, of course, Shabby's getting it. Of course he is. What's this? Nice Voyager model. Yeah, I love those. I used to get the model kits as a kid, the Enterprise and stuff like that. And yes, so hopefully they will do well with action figures, Jono. Oh man, you trolling of Stu has me in tears. No, that's given. Gotta love Stu though. Don't encourage him, Ben, for the love of God. He doesn't need any encouragement, but it's all good. I've got big shoulders. I keep saying it. What a Cylon helmet, Gary. What? Where's the Cylon helmet? Okay.
Read it how it's supposed to be read.
Oh yeah. What a Cylon helmet, Gary. Yeah. Okay. I'll get that now. Yeah.
Yes,
no commas.
yes, there is.
Let's have some proper English with apostrophes. I like those DC figures. Looks like they're based on the Batman and Superman animated series. Yeah, they're pretty cool. It's just the boobs are way too small, and I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Wait, Stu, did you just say you don't know who? Well, I've kind of heard of her, but I'm not really into that kind of thing, you see. So no, I don't really know who she is. I've heard of her, but I think that's Monster High, not Bratz. Oh God,
yeah, Monster High. Sorry, Kieran.
Yeah.
I think those ships are replicas of the actual studio models used. Oh wow, okay, cool. Talking about the Star
no,
Trek.
they're not.
They're not.
I've seen the actual studio models. They're not.
Okay. What's this? The Mondo She-Ra and Swiftwind is 795. Not to worry, Mattel's version is coming out. 795. That's what? That's expensive, isn't it? I mean, crikey, that's wow. That's a lot of money. It's good, is it?
When you see it close up and how big it is, and then
is it quite big then?
Oh yeah, it's really big. It just you have to see it. It's one of those things where you see the size and the detail of all this stuff, and it is expensive, but at the same time you can understand why it's that type of price. The paint is just off the charts.
Yeah, they don't skimp on their paint apps, do they?
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Yes, he did. Matt and Stu also doesn't know his classic Star Trek. He didn't know that was the bridge. I don't claim to know everything. What can I say? Yes, yeah, Matt's liking that. Here we go. Stu led a sheltered life. Keep on collecting. No cleavage for Stu. Unbelievable. Tune into Shabby Geek for all your Motu news. Yes, absolutely.
Once upon a time.
What's it? Oh dear. What else we got? Also, Factory Entertainment is producing a Colonial Viper helmet as part of the Battlestar Galactica collectibles line.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. That was there, right, Gary?
It was,
yeah.
It was
very cool.
I originally it was the Viper helmet and the Cylon, and then the next day they put out the Airwolf one, and that was just like, oh, that's super
all
cool.
good. All good. Don't like the black hole. Not into. What was it? I didn't say I didn't like the black hole. I enjoyed it. I just said it's not aged very well. And no I'm not into Elvira or whatever her name is. She looks all right for a figure, you know. Anthony, that what they claim on their website regarding the ships are. He's asking a question there.
Well, no, it's just. I mean, they might be based off, but you know, believe it or not, the studio models are pretty cheap looking, you know, especially back before they went to HD. So I don't know. It's it's hard to explain. I mean, they're just really upscaled versions. Maybe about some of them. I mean, that's the size that they would use for certain shots, but like Voyager's studio model is probably about 3 foot long. You know, for the closer shots.
Wow. So Shelby's coming with another question. Anthony and Gary, who were the nicest people you met at SDCC?
I'd say Phil the Force.
Is that the first time you met him?
No,
is that the first time you've met him?
Not actually. No, I mean, no.
The nicest person we met was the Spurs fan that was from San Diego.
Oh, jeez.
In barley mash that saw Phil the Force's
that-
T-shirt with Spurs across,
That
and then
guy
they
was-
proceeded to sing every Spurs anthem known to man
That guy was
at
happy.
150 decibels, and everybody in that place, even though it was rocking, was just staring at him, Phil the Force, myself, and everybody else. It was an interesting time.
Yeah. Wow.
Very friendly guy. Very, very friendly guy.
Yeah.
I got to meet Dan Larson, who's very affable, very nice. So that was cool. A little bit of a hero of mine, just because I started my channel during the COVID, and I was like going through YouTube, and he popped up. I'm like, oh, I'll check this out. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
and keep on collecting was right. Sam J. Jones for me. He was just
Yeah.
It's because then they obviously hear the accent, and then like, oh, where are you from? And it's like, I'm from England, and then they'll say, oh, where are you from? And you go, oh, I'm from Bath, and oh yeah, I know Bath, and so they start.
Wow.
They start just chatting around. He was just a cool fella. I think he was originally from Florida, lived in Tennessee, and then is now obviously living in California. But yeah, it was a good 20-minute conversation with him, signing away.
Right, we've got another gallery. We've got some more pictures here. So these are Transformers again. You guys probably not really sort of interested in these, but I mean, I think these are pretty cool. So, who was this? Which company was this?
Not a bloody clue.
Doesn't it say on there? No.
Oh,
Yeah,
God
no,
damn it. I'm not going to be able to
HLX.
see that for crying
Yeah.
out loud.
Yeah.
You've got no chance. No chance of seeing that.
Whoever it was, they did Power Rangers as well.
Okay. Well, if anybody in the chat can let us know who this company is, that'd be marvelous. There's Megatron. I like a bit of Megatron. You've got a Bumblebee there as well, which is pretty cool. Mask. Yeah. I mean, wow.
Okay. So it's the people. It's those people that are relaunching.
Who's it?
Oh, it's not Super 7. Is it Super
No.
7? No.
3-0
God damn
people
it.
are saying.
Someone's who?
3-0.
Yeah. So that the Transformers will probably be 3-0, but I can't remember who's doing the Loyal Subjects. Is it Loyal Subjects that are doing?
Maybe.
There was on the same stand they had Gem as well. So whoever it was, to the left on there was a big Gem.
Yeah, so 3-0 for the Transformers and
Loyal Subjects
for the
got it.
Who did the Transformers do? Yeah, 3-0, I think then. Oh God, because Hasbro do them as well. What's this? The Hasbro logo is right on the card shoe. Is it? I don't know. I couldn't see. For the love of God. What? Off to get coffee and breakfast, guys. No worries. Appreciate you watching. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. Go careful. Have a lovely day.
I'll tell you what was the Lego Transformers Soundwave on the Hasbro booth. That was absolutely awesome.
Hang on. What am I doing here? That's the wrong one. There you go. So we got some more of the mask stuff there. So yeah. This is been ordered. So yeah, looking forward to that coming through. Bit of mask action going on there. I do think they look pretty cool, and I know Adam Berry won't be getting these, even though he collects masks, because he's got the original versions. But I think for people who want a nice sort of like decent box and stuff like that with the box and whatnot, I think these are pretty cool. But they go
pricey,
now. Here we go. And I'm sorry I couldn't get the pictures any bigger than that. So but yeah, wow. I think if they get and do these, I think these would be quite popular. I think a lot of people would be after these.
Well, it's funny when you look at the Viper, it's obviously 3D printed, so you can actually see some of the graining on it. So I hope obviously it's prototype, but
probably doing a picture-in-picture is probably bad. I know I've got pictures of those.
I mean, the figures look pretty cool as well. So I'm just going off of Brad, bless him. So he's kindly sent these, but yeah, that's awesome. I mean, do you think $250 is about right? Oh, hang on a minute. Let's just enlarge Anthony there. Yeah, I mean, how cool is that? I mean, that is so detailed, isn't it? For 3 3/4 inch.
Yeah, these are blowing my mind.
Yeah,
I know that people said they need to keep it about $15 or $20, but when you saw the figures and just how cool they were, I mean, if they're $25, I'd be snapping them up. And I think 220 to 250 on the on that is actually a reasonable figure, a reasonable price, fair price, not reasonable, fair price. Good
price,
point.
Especially for a smaller company.
Yeah.
These
so we got
are
some
so
Sesame
cool.
Street. We got some Sesame Street. I think Georgie'd like these. She likes this kind of stuff, like into the Muppets and stuff like that. So I mean, I've got to say they do look pretty cool.
This is NECA.
NECA, yeah.
Super cool. These just blow my mind. I love Sesame Street too, and it's just one of those ones where you look at those figures and the detail, and NECA's pricing is actually pretty reasonable too.
Yeah, they are actually. Yeah, I mean, maybe I should have watched
fair
more.
pricing.
Maybe I should have watched more Sesame Street as a kid, because then I could probably count a bit better and know my ABCs and stuff like that. So there you go. There you are. Is this Weta?
I think so, probably.
Yeah, I mean, you got some Lord of the Rings stuff there, which again is pretty cool. So I like.
They're working with another company too, and I'm flaking on the name. So it's something plus Weta or times Weta.
Yeah. My dad would like all this sort of stuff. I think it's pretty cool. And here's someone's badge that they were.
There you go. Look. Took us 4 days to get, but we got it.
Oh dear.
Just a mere 4 days.
So
I looked at it and went, "Is that what she wanted?"
Let's catch up with the chat. What's this? Jonathan's put, kind of surprised loyal subjects didn't tease the next wave of mask stuff. Well, yeah, true. Mr. B's off. Thank you very much, Mr. B. Appreciate you watching, my friend. Take care. Keep on collecting. What's this? From what I've heard, the loyal subjects mask feels cheaply made. Really? Oh God, I hope not. Bloody hell. The music to the Black Hole movie is outstanding. I can't remember the music.
John Barry.
Was it really?
Yeah.
It obviously didn't stick.
It was if it wasn't Star Trek that had the last overture, that was one of the last movies that did an overture before the movie started.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to watch it again. Well, I don't think Georgia will watch it again, so I'll watch it on my own. But yeah, they want to give the Viper engine lights and have a light in the cockpit. That'd be awesome if they did. Why not? Starbuck looks fantastic. Yeah. Stu, a Viper once went through the black hole. Oh, for God's sake, you and your black hole. What the hell? I thought you were going. Can't wait for these to be released. He's still here. Nice of you to be still. Nice of you to still be here, Mr. B. Yeah, I'm looking forward to those. As long as they do enough for everybody, that'd be pretty cool. Have the count. Need an Oscar and Cookie Monster. Oh, cool. Going to dinner, guys. See you next weekend, Gary. Yeah. Thanks for popping in, TVC. Nice of you to join us. Thank you very much, my friend. Yeah, because you're off to Rebel
ScumCon.
Rebel Scum next week. Yeah.
Awesome. That's in Frisco, Dallas.
Box for the Viper needs to be a launch tunnel. That would be absolutely superb. That would be cool. This Battlestar Galactica stuff is getting me going. Don't know about these. Would have loved as a kid. I'll get them with today's wallet though. Oh, that'd be a shame, man. Yeah, they're so cool, man. So cool.
I'm already dreaming about a wave 2.
Oh, already. That is awesome. Yeah, I mean, if this is successful, this Battlestar Galactica stuff, then surely they'll do a wave 2. You'd think. Stu, I think your glasses fell through the black hole. Good God. Right. Okay. So we nearly at the end. I guess we need to discuss the HasLab project. So were both of you at the reveal when they revealed this?
We're probably 3 feet away from each other.
Yeah. We have prime spot. We really.
I have video footage of Gary and Phil.
What was the reaction like when they revealed this? Was there a lot of "God, I hate you. I'm never going to buy anything from Hasbro again," or were people kind of like quite excited that this was revealed?
I could tell you from the live stream because I mean, I was actually pretty floored because a lot of people tuned into the live stream when it was unveiled, and just sifting through. I mean, I couldn't keep up with the comments because I'm there. I'm like holding the camera and I'm trying to highlight comments, but it was a pretty mix of like, oh, this is too, like, oh, I can't believe they did this, to like, yes, and like, oh, it's too expensive, and just like there's a good mixture of like, it was like half and half.
Half and half.
There was definitely a buzz around the booth. The way that they presented it this time was so much better than they've done before. So typically they bring out the HasLab, they plonk it down, and then they get this huge thick piece of acrylic and encase it. And they didn't do that this time. They basically put like you can see it. There's a blue stand back line, which everybody ignored, and then was just videoing it. But it was actually cool to be able to get close to it, not have the acrylic glare, and to be able to take cool videos and pictures of it. It looks better in person. I
can imagine it does.
Just seeing it
me as well. But
I can attest to that.
Yeah. Cheers, man. Cheers. No one's saying that this is a terrible looking ship. I mean, I think for the most part, I like the design of it. I like the gunship. Is it going to be a better version than the ones we've already got? Yes, it is. I'm not hating on this. And I think, I've said before, the sticking point is definitely the price. And also the fact that we've already had a gunship, whether it's an upgraded version or not.
It's more than an upgrade. I mean, again, the size wise, the detail, the way that it just the two acrylic stands. I mean, you buy acrylic, I buy acrylic. It's expensive, and just the acrylic stands that they have with two.
I'm glad you said that because George is watching, Gary. Thank you, man.
Okay, there you go. It's acrylic is really cheap, and I don't know. I don't when it's. Look, if it was $3.99, everybody going, yeah, great. I mean, it's $50 more, but I mean, I don't know if it backs and gets to the total amount.
I hope it backs. Just because I'm not backing it, I'm not saying, oh God, I don't want it to back and blah 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 blah. People want to buy it. That's absolutely fine, and I've said that all along. I'm not one of these people that are going to jump in and go, well, yeah, I don't want people to back it. I don't want it to back. I want it to fail. Of course, I don't, because it But I just feel, for me. And I know a lot of people will be the same, but to have a HasLab year on, year out, year on year it's. And I know people have said, well, Hasbro, they're not responsible for your financial situation. I get that.
Okay, so playing devil's advocate, I will support them here. We've heard from the community that we want a HasLab every year, and so they gave us what we want, and they've given us a HasLab every year. And as soon as you get a HasLab every year, people are going, "Oh, well, it would be better if I didn't have one every year and it was every other year."
Yeah,
but everybody asked.
I've never said I want one every year.
But people
are saying it, but that's not everybody saying it, Gary.
Yeah, but I mean, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Give us more figures. Now I have too many figures.
Whatever they do, they're never going to win.
I have to be supportive of what they're trying to do. They're trying to get out good quality product,
see, that's the thing with. I mean, I don't know how you feel about this, Anthony, but I think the barge. It was the best HasLab they've done to date. It really was. It was just, regarding TVC, absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, it wasn't available worldwide. Then you got the numbers with the Razor Crest, because I think that was on the back of the success of the Mandalorian. But even then, that wasn't a great standard, because there was a lot of weathering that they could have done to it that they didn't. Like the inside was, and the panels and stuff like that. The Ghost. Really disappointed with the Ghost. A great ship. It looks fantastic. I love Rebels, but again, it came in the Rebels box. No, it didn't. It came in the Ahsoka box. The cards figures were had Rebels on there. The lack of weathering. The cantina. I've got a picture of the cantina in here. Looks like I'm going to have to teabag that to weather it up again, especially the outside part. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
I mean,
is the quality there, Gary? That's the thing. You've got to ask your question. You're paying that money. Is the quality there?
No, I still think it is. When you see that gunship in person,
Yeah.
It's hard to critique. You know, they when the back opens up, it's like a kind of soft close. A lot of engineering has gone into it. I think that the way that they've put one carded figure in and one loose figure, and they
Yeah.
say that they can always give you more figures, right? And yeah, it would be nice if it came with, you know, a 4-pack of other products to improve the value of it. But I think if it gets to 14,000, which is where all the tiers are unlocked, I actually think it's a fair,
look,
considering where it's made and, you know, tariff
Yeah.
situation. I'm in a business where the tariffs are impacting our business like multi-millions, absolutely multi-millions. So I understand the tariff situation. This is produced in a lower cost region, and it's now subject to tariffs. So you can't get away from that. So who pays for that at the end of the day? It's the consumer.
So why is that more expensive than the G.I. Joe Rattler? Are they not made in the same place?
Possibly not, actually, in terms of different areas of different location. But I don't think the quality of the G.I. Joe stuff is to this standard. I don't believe it.
Well, I don't know. I'm quite happy with the His Tank and the Rattler. It's got lights. It lights up. You've got a light up cockpit and stuff like that. So it looks very pretty, you know, and you're paying less money. And I know that Hasbro have got to pay a tax to Lucasfilm, not Lucasfilm, Disney and stuff like that. Anthony, you've kept very quiet. What are your opinions?
Look, I mean, I just put out a video this morning, with my quick thoughts, and it's like I agree with Gary. It's like it's just, the thing's amazing to see in person, and the pictures, it's hard to capture that. Just the detail that you see with your own eyes, little nooks, like just everywhere in it is it's just amazing with the detail, and you bring up a really good point about why the Rattler is cheaper, and and I can't, I'm not 100%. I mean, it's like, is it because a little bit more detail has to go into the Star Wars products because they've got an actual model on screen that they have to emulate versus the G.I. Joe stuff, which is, it's not that they're skimping, but they're just kind of making up the detail and they don't have to do all that detail, so I don't know.
The Rattler's the plane, right?
And how many parts? The Rattler is the plane, yeah. How many parts does the Rattler have versus this? Because there's
I saw that in 2024, and I thought the quality of it was nowhere near what this is. The plastic looks cheap. It looks like a toy, and this looks like a model that you could put into a Star Wars film and basically use it to kind of do close, the animation style.
Yeah.
Apparently, Chris has said that they're going to give this a weathering. They're going to put a coat of weathering on it. Well, so they should. They shouldn't be skimping on anything. I'm not. Look, listen. I'm not bashing. Well, I am bashing Hasbro. When Hasbro do a good job, I will say they do a good job, and fair play to them. But I think when you're paying the amount of money that we paid for the Ghost and the lack of weathering on that, and the amount of money that we paid on the Cantina, albeit the majority of it is inside anyway, but even that extra mile to do the outside of it and stuff like that. See, I don't think that when people buy products, I mean, I know a lot of people like doing customs, but when you're paying that amount of money, I don't think it's right that the consumer should have to do their own weathering. And do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's just my thing. And the HasLabs were supposed to be dream items that you would never ever get or would think of getting, i.e. the sail barge and stuff like that. But to get something that we've already had in the line, whether it's like TVC or previous, I don't know. I mean, Star Wars are funny old buggers, aren't they? Star Wars fans, you can never please them. And like I say, I don't disagree with the HasLab concept. I think it's a great idea. I just think it might be more beneficial, in my opinion, if you do it once every 2 years, because in that way, you can think, okay, yeah, we've had, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Don't have to agree with it, and it's okay if you don't.
I think it would have been better if it had been the U-wing. I think it would have got a bigger bigger response from the community, because it's something that we haven't had before. The size
Absolutely.
of the size of the U-wing would have been kind of actually grander than this.
It would have been on top of Andor as well, wouldn't it? Because Andor just
I think Andor was fresh in our mind. I think
absolutely, yeah.
It ties into Rogue One. You could have released. You could have had a mini beat of what was it? Battle of Geonosis. So we're going to call it Bog, and it really should have been Andor and Rogue One this time around. For me, the timing should have been flipped. I think we could have, but there was a lot of call for.
Well, you were saying that. You were saying that previously, weren't you? Before we went live, that there
was such a big call for prequel stuff, and with this, Battle of Geonosis, people are going to get stuff that allegedly the community wants. I mean, for me, I would certainly prefer Rogue One and Andor, just because, like you say, timing wise, I think that's perfect. Waiting a year for that to happen.
Yeah. But you know damn well that if it had been a U-wing and Andor stuff and Rogue One stuff, you'd have had the people that wanted prequel stuff moaning that it's prequels messed out again and stuff like that. So for those of you who wanted the prequel stuff, bloody back it and make sure that it gets funded. I don't get it. I mean, so I said that I wanted the Ghost. It would be great if they did a Ghost HasLab. Okay, so when it come round that they were going to be doing the Ghost, I was good. Of course, I was going to back it. Because do you know what I mean? So, and I don't know, just bloody hell. But I hope this backs. I like my version, not as good as that, obviously. But again, it's just like I clip multiple lines, and that's the thing. It does work out quite expensive. In the long run. And again, I know that Hasbro aren't responsible for my financial situation. I get that, but they're not my friend. I'm just a consumer. These companies, they're no one's friends.
So here's a good point, though, right?
Go on.
Prior to the launch of this, people were buying the box version of the previous model between $800 and $1,000. So go figure. You've just got people that are paying $800 to $1,000, because I know I have one. I was very tempted to put it on eBay and sell it, and I wish I had now, because people were buying these things at $800 to $1,000. It's smaller, it has less paint apps, it doesn't do what it does, and yet we're moaning about $450. But people are out there paying $800 to $1,000 to buy the original TVC version. So I don't understand, and again, it's just like financial circumstances for different for everybody.
It doesn't make sense. I mean, we know this secondary market's overinflated anyway.
But people are paying that dollar for older stuff. Look at TVC 1.0. I bought a TVC 1.0 figure from Tim yesterday on Whatnot. It was £150.
Yeah,
for a TVC 1.0 that cost what, $12.99. I don't have it. I can't find it. I want it. I'm gonna pay that much money. But that's a third of a HasLab, and I've got one carded figure for it.
Yeah,
So it doesn't stack up to me, because people complain about the price. It is what it is, and then we go a few years later on, and people are paying twice double. Look how much the barge is going for, $1,800 to $2,000. It was $4.99.
I get that. I get that.
So buy it, don't buy it. Hopefully people buy multiples, and then I think a lot of people will buy multiples.
Do you think people are going to be buying multiples of these like they did with the Ghost? Do you think people are going to be buying multiples of these like they did with the Ghost?
I do.
I had a guy in my feed. I had a guy in my feed who
can buy.
Sorry,
5.
Anthony.
Yeah. You're limited to 5, right, Anthony?
Yeah,
limited to 5.
Correct. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
People will take a punt, because all you got to do is storage space is an issue. But if you tuck it away like the barge, it may turn into something that's lucrative going down the line. And not that people buy to resell. Some do. I mean, look at the 9-inch nails vinyl CD that was limited at San Diego Comic-Con. I think it was $30, and it's going for 250.
Well, yeah. I mean,
but people, if they want it and they can justify it to themselves, they pay for it. I mean, I want it, but I'm not paying $250 for a 7-inch final record. It makes no sense.
No, that's fair enough. And then some people might look at that and think, I don't want to pay $450 for this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like no one's putting a gun to your head saying you need to buy this. And no one's putting a gun to your head and saying, don't get it, sort of thing. People look after yourselves. If you want to buy it, then great, back it, and good luck to good luck and stuff like that. But for me, I already have one. Is it as good as that? No, but I'm quite happy with it. You know what I mean? Space is an issue, but I said that, but you can always work around stuff like that. But I mean, we've got the figures here as well. So I mean, these are the card backs. So we've got the figures there.
Figures we haven't had before, which is kind of cool.
No, absolutely.
Well, not on TVC. Not
on TVC. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think they're the right choice of figures?
Why not? I mean, they're nicely done Jedi,
Yeah. I mean, look, listen, I'm not knocking this at all. I do think it looks really, really good. I really do. And the best. This is my favorite. I do like that pilot. I think he looks absolutely superb.
The good thing that they are listening, so they are going to do one figure loose, one figure carded. I think that's kind of cool. It could be more, could be 2 and 2. I mean, when you've got a gunship, you need people to fill it out. And
yeah,
I think the more figures you get with the release, they could make it more feasible in terms of that overall number by throwing in those figures. If multiples of the same would make more sense to me, especially army builders. And that's how it could be. I think when we see a HasLab release now, we're always waiting for, okay, there's going to be a sweetener coming down. And I think it's the same as watching a Marvel movie now, right? You end up watching all of the credits, waiting for 10 minutes to see the end. Yeah. And we're now waiting for HasLabs to go, okay, all right, we'll get close to 4th of September, and then they'll throw in a Bark Speeder or a Clone 4-pack.
More than likely.
It may not, but
well, who knows? So Gaps put the black hole. Very good. Thank you very much. Awesome stuff. Cool item, but way overpriced for what the HasLab actually is.
So what do you think the price should be? If Stu, what price do you think this HasLab should be?
Oh, crikey. I think it should be around about 350, 375.
Interesting.
That's just my my personal feeling. But it, like you say, it is what it is. So for the Aussies, this went from 749 to 799 with the surcharges.
I don't agree with the HasLab surcharge. I mean, if you don't have a Pulse account, they're charging you a surcharge for a HasLab project, which I think is wrong. If it's in North America, it's actually about $40 per item. And then they're charging you shipping on top of that if you don't have a Pulse account. I do think that that's bad, because then it does take the price up. But if you're a Pulse member, which is $50 a year, you get the free shipping and you get the surcharge removed.
Yeah. Is it close to scale for the figures? Ben's asking.
Yeah, the figures really work with the item. That they've demonstrated that. The seat on the back is cool. They had 2 clones. I think it was Phase 1 clones that they had seated down, and then they had all the other ones ranked up as well. It's scaled proportionally. It's now corrected.
Cool beans. Lovely product for me. Too much money. 449 converted into US dollars is just under $600. Yeah. So
move to the USA.
Hasbro should have made this 40% bigger than the original, so at least be accurate to the ship in the movies. Oh, that'd be huge. That'd be huge. Shabby's put buy the snake layer instead. Yeah, that's backed. That's backed, Shabby.
But that's the problem we have now, is that there's too much stuff out there right now.
Yeah.
There's another GI Joe HasLab that's going right now, isn't there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Snowcat. Yeah.
Snowcat. They're talking about another Ghostbusters one.
Wow. Well, they're not even. Have they? Has the Ecto one come out yet?
That was last year's, and so no.
Yeah, that was last year's. But have people received it yet?
Don't think so.
No, unbelievable. 520 euros for us. Des. The Rattler was 350. I'm gonna. Yeah.
It's the same. Look, we as kids we used to buy Airfix models, and they came with pots of paint, so you had to buy the paint and paint your model. It's just the same.
You know, it's not. How can you say that's the same?
It's a HasLab. You have to paint. You have your own opportunity to create your own unique HasLab that's different from everybody else.
No,
whether you use tea bag, acrylic paint.
No, you're paying premium price, for goodness sake. What the? I can't believe you just said that. Jesus. Bisex Doe instead, Si says, yeah. Oh, dear. Well, just the quality of classified vehicles are far superior to TVC items. Well, there you go. That's Jono's opinion.
Yeah.
Listen. Let's play nicely. We all have different opinions.
Absolutely means I agree.
There you go. Hasbro keeps going to TVC for HasLabs, but forgets about TVC when it comes to new figures. Still waiting for full Rogue One squad and the Bad Batch.
Fair comment.
There you are. Again, you just can't please everybody. That's the thing.
We're suffering from too much Star Wars content right now, aren't we?
Inside of the LATT, the LAAT.
Well, that's the model. That's not the finished version of the product either.
Stu is just pissed that he had to buy a TV. No. I like having a cup of tea every now and again. I like dunking biscuits in there. What are you talking about? HasLabs should be to the quality of the Star Speeder 2000, license fees aside. Well,
So how much was that?
That was 300 quid.
Was it?
Yeah,
it was. Yeah.
Yeah. In the States, it was 300. Yeah.
But then again, that was coming straight from Disney, wasn't it? So they're not going to fork out.
Well, it had electronics in it, but had way less parts.
Yeah. Hello, JT. How are you, sir? Ahoy! Do it yourself, Wuthering fans. Oh, I might be in the. Yeah. Oh dear. Come on, Hasbro. Give your products a wash. Stu is running out of tea bags. No, I'm not. I can always get tea bags. They're good. Don't worry about my tea bags. Or my teabagging skills. Matt's collection. That's because Hasbro.
That does make me smile. Is that they did say, Emily did say, in hindsight, it would have been good that the Streets of Mos Eisley would kind of connect to the Cantina. If they were to do it again, they would probably have had it interconnected.
Why in hindsight?
Yeah. Well, I agree with you. I mean, these are designers that are making products, so you should be thinking about that from the get-go. Not after the fact.
Yeah, there's like older stuff. They had plans to do that, but they never followed through because the line changed. So I'm trying to think of a good example where it's like, oh, you could connect onto this, and then they never made the thing to connect to.
So Matt's put. No, he hasn't. Jonathan's put Matt's collection. That's because Hasbro have to support these HasLabs with figures based around the project. Only so many manufacturing slots a year per line. There you go. Sponsored by PG Tips. I need to be sponsored by PG Tips, I tell you. You come it, son, and I'll play it. Sorry, Anthony, you're going to say, mate?
Oh, I don't know. I was going to say, like, a good insight into how many slots that they have and the tooling budgets and all is the Blue Milk Vintage Collection book. It's like there's not a lot of nomenclature in there, but the way they just address that in terms of like this year we could only do so many figures, and it's just the way they write it. It all of a sudden makes sense about like why they can't release more figures. They have to choose, so many figures from the line, and then there's certain mandates. It's like, You always got to have a Vader figure, so that takes off up a slot. And you know, and the reason why we're getting the Jedi with this is because like those aren't hero figures, and this is the only opportunity they have to release them, because they have mandates of like you got to have X amount of like main characters in a release per year, so it doesn't leave a lot of room for background.
Somebody that has 0.3 of a second on screen time when they run forward and get slaughtered.
So Ricardo's put, I'm up to my ears with this conversation. Either back it or don't. If TVC collectors want it, put your money where your mouth is. Yeah, absolutely. And like you say, it's a talking point, unfortunately, Ricardo. And we're talking about SDCC. And I did say that I was going to be mentioning the HasLab towards the end of the live stream, which is what I've done. So it's not been the focal point of the conversation. So yes, there you are. Half the gunships on eBay are under 350, and that's boxed. There you go. Gary, which TVC 1.0 figure did you get from Tim? I got on late and missed that.
Luke Crate, Lumat, and Dak Ralter.
Cool.
So I'm about 50 of the original, either TVC 1.0, including the foils. So I was never interested in any of the foil releases, which was quite a few.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden I am, which pains me. But it's just because I'm a completionist.
So 1,800 to 2,000 for the sail barge, but it looks like a brown shoe. Well, there you are.
You need a left and a right.
Star Wars. Do you know what, Shabby? I'm not far off hating Star Wars, for goodness sake.
Mate, all you buy is G.I. Joe now, right?
No. I like to mix and match. You know, I swing both ways, as they say. What's this? I think Stu hates Star Wars, Shabby. He reserves his hate for the Black Hole. Crying out loud. Unbelievable. I watched Weather My Ghost. It was very easy. It took about an hour. Yeah, but that's the thing, Rhinos. You've paid, Neil. That's the most expensive HasLab they've done to date. You shouldn't have to be doing it. It should already come painted and weathered. Please remember that opinions are like black holes. Piss off with the black hole comments. What's going on? Let's carry on. What's going on? What else we got here? Let's have a look. So so Brad's actually held that in his hand. Is that Brad's hands? I can't tell.
Definitely not.
I'm afraid to even ask them to barely look at them, let alone like, hey, can I hold it?
Yeah.
No. I saw somebody videoing over the top of it, and they got all uppity about being the fact you've got to be past the invisible blue line.
Right. Okay. This is cool. I'm looking forward to this coming out.
Tim's got that, right? Tim did a review today.
Yes, he did. I've not seen it yet.
Super cool.
Been a very busy boy. But yeah, that does look good. Did you get this, Gary, Anthony?
I did.
You did?
Two.
Of course you did. Sort of there you are. Yeah, it does look very good. I do like that. I like that a lot.
And I think people were saying, about the figures. We just got the A New Hope figures with Ponda Barber and Dr. Evazan. You could actually put them on that scene with the retro figures and use the other ones for the cantina. So I think it's got good use for going forward. But it's cool. It looked cool.
Yeah, it does. It does look good. It does look good. I'll give it that.
Very clean.
Is the streets of Mos Eisley. Well, very not clean. As clean as this. That's the streets of Mos Eisley there. Again, I love the way they set things up and they do the dark armors. But
I think this is all Emily this year.
Yep.
Emily did this, did she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
I think they've got an R5D4 with Cad Bane's hat on it, and I know you're a multiple of a R5D. You can see him right there. Look, R5D4.
Yeah.
There's only one there, but I know you like to army build those ones and have like 5 or 6.
Piss off, Gary. No, I don't. Unbelievable.
My buddy's wife is really excited because she's they were both looking through my feed and they saw that R5D4, and so he's like, Rebecca wants to know, it's like, are they releasing that figure? I'm like, no, it's just a setup.
It is very clean.
Figure. Yeah. He's a very it does. Anyway, that's and this is Black Series. Some bits and bobs going on here. I'm cutting right back on my Black Series now. I don't really buy any Black Series now.
The Stranger looked good. That figure when they presented that during the panel, the figure looked absolutely amazing. And that there you go. Oh. And then they showed the Luke and Vader
Bespin.
Oh, that looked fantastic.
Yeah,
that's a good gimmick. Those sets very tempting.
Yeah. I mean, we've got to get that in TVC. I don't care what anybody says. That has to be a figure in TVC very, very soon.
Yeah, I agree.
What they're saying in the chat here?
Such a nice fella too.
I'm sure they are actually Emily's own figures. Well,
which they are. Yeah,
they are. Cool. Stu, it's hard to piss off when you're team. No, it's all right. It's all right. It's all good. It's all good. I would have thought it would have been better releasing the vintage card Mos Eisley with retro figures. Yeah.
But we have them.
This is true. This is true. Look, again, I think this figure looks great. I think they've done a good job with it, but it's not my cup of tea. So there you go. And there's some more Black Series there. And we have some. So now this is what I'm looking forward to. These guys coming out. Looking forward to these.
So I don't think that Han looks like Han. I know it's a hard one to get, but when you look at the face sculpt of the Han Solo, it's still not Han Solo to me. It's still Harrison Ford.
Looks a little bit more like Return of the Jedi one, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, I'm struggling.
Yeah,
but a lot of people said that about the Jedi one, didn't they? Yeah. I still, I mean, I just like the card back.
Yeah, the card back is awesome. I mean, you can't beat that card back.
No,
for sure not.
I'm looking forward to the Shock Trooper as well. I think he looks pretty cool. I do like him. Yeah, I do like him. And then we've got some. Is that Django?
It was a little bit disappointing that there weren't more figure. We knew that those figures were coming. We've seen them before. So it was a little bit disappointing that the panel didn't give us more. But
right. Yeah, it's just
like I said, we always want more, and then when we complain afterwards that we got too much. So
yeah. But I mean, overall, as an experience for San Diego Comic-Con, I mean, I know we've discussed bits and bobs tonight and stuff like that, and we don't agree on everything, which is absolutely fine. But overall experience, was it an enjoyable experience? We'll start with you, Anthony.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a whirlwind. In a lot of ways, I feel like I'm still recovering. But I mean, this one was different. It's like it was good. Like the coverage went well, and it just seemed like the community responded well to what I was doing to provide photos and the best that I could to share with everybody who couldn't make it. And I thought the response was actually overwhelming, and I'm really humbled by the response. So thank you, everybody.
No, awesome stuff. And it's not easy, is it, when you're going around, you're trying to look at stuff and film and chat to people as well. I have,
believe it or not, I have performance anxiety. I'm really bad. I could freeze up.
I get that all the time.
So it's like it's really hard. And then I'm like sitting next to Phil. I not take away from Phil. I filmed his interview with them, and it's like him and Gary are just sort of like just fluid and just sort of like having a chat. And I'm fangirling. I'm like, guys are awesome. I really
crying out loud. Phil's talked his way into a bloody 5-day event.
Exactly. You know what I mean? He didn't even have a ticket.
My buddy Jeff is like that. He's like the nicest guy, and somehow he always talks himself into like this amazing things.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, mate. I really am, and that's awesome stuff. What about you, Gary? Sorry, go on.
Oh no, just plus like my kids were, it was we had a full load too. Like both my kids were here. My oldest boyfriend was here. It's his first Comic-Con, and it's just like my girlfriend and her kids. It's like there's a whole gaggle of us. It was like tough to coordinate, but it was really enjoyable.
Oh, awesome stuff.
With all of these shows, part and parcel of it now is actually meeting up with people. I mean, to reconnect with Anthony and to be back with Gary Wallace. Be back with Phil the Force. Rocket City Sith Brad is always an awesome guy just to do a con with. I think that's part and parcel of it. Last year I kind of did it more so on my own. I did meet up with other people. I found it much better this time. But again, it's crazy. It's a big show, so you're always expectations are very, very high, and then you hit that roller coaster because you will during the 5-day event get pissed off. You do, and then it comes back up again. So it's an amazing experience. If anybody can get to do it, I would certainly recommend it. It's just it's a great show. Really is. It's the, like you say, the biggest that you will find in the US stateside.
Knowing what you've known from this year, has it put you off from going next year? Will you still be going next year?
So it's funny. I'm doing Rebel Scum next week, which will be cool. They've got a bigger show. I've actually managed to get VIP tickets to go to New York Comic Con, which is
Cheers, Ben. Take care, my friend. Thank you very much. Nice you join us.
It's going to be one of those ones where I'll have to pick and choose next year because, like I say, Joe Fest was super cool. First time this year that I'd gone to that. I'll get con regret if I don't go again, I think.
And don't forget, Star Wars Celebration is going to be coming up too.
2027.
It's going to be here in Los Angeles.
We are trying to get out to that. Whether we'll see how that goes. Right, we've come to the end of the live stream. We've just gone over 2 hours. I just want to quickly catch up with the chat. Excellent show. The 2 hours flown by. It has.
Really did.
It has. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Gap. Thank you. You can be nice. Han and Chewie sort of went under the radar, as did the Shock Trooper. Yes, definitely. Thank you for sharing your adventures, Gary and Anthony. No, appreciate you guys coming on. Thank you very much. Des T, I'll have to look up that Shock Trooper. Does it look good? Yes, it does. You're doing the live stream. It was very gracious, Anthony. Very much appreciated. Awesome stuff. Stu, dude, the Wooden Hill to Bedfordshire is calling, but great. Ellis, mate. Top notch panel. Awesome folk in the chat, as always. Sleep tight and don't let the bugs bite. Until next time, all the best. Thank you very much. Yep. Cheers, Ben. Thank you very much, mate. Des, Gary, next time you chat with Phil, ask him if he's starting work on his clip. yeah. Well, yeah. Unbelievable. It'd be nice to see that, actually. Is great live stream tonight, Stu, Anthony, Gary, and everyone in the chat. Take care. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate your support. Awesome stuff. Stu, sweet dreams are made of black. Oh, fuck. Jesus. Cheers. Cool stream, guys. Apart from all the black hole hate from the, I don't hate the black hole, but I love it, God.
Including the soundtrack as well.
Oh, cheers, BOE. Thank you very much.
Hey guys, next week we'll do a black hole live stream.
Yeah. Will we? Okay, yeah. Last minute. Cheers, guys. Cheers to everyone in the chat. Toodle pip. Yeah, cheers, JT. Thank you very much. Ricardo, great stream, Stu. Anthony and Gary were awesome guests. Later, everyone. Appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. Who's this? Peace, absolutely. And always great talking about toys, old and new. Well done, everyone. Thank you very much. Once again, Anthony, very much appreciated. Gary, thank you so much. Take care, stay safe, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.